change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form, staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it out, though you know you're fun.
It's week 7 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see the rocket arm
Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. All right.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Michael Carter. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. Zuerlein's kick, up and good. And the Jets will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. George Pickens and the Steelers offense heading back onto the field. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout.
Here we go, Scott.
A first down throw for Fields. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Do it. Good night.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This pass, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. A gain of 17 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Here's 2nd and 6. Fields to throw. This one taken in by Renfro. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Patterson. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up.
A 47-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the first back taken in the 2022 draft, Breece Hall. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Milton. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Off he goes. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down. Working out of the gun is Milton. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. This one caught by Lazard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, Jets. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 14-3 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Austin now to return this. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go. Right.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll give it to Harris again. He'll be a little short of that first down. Tackled at about the 37-yard line. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go, side. Side.
To throw is Fields. That is caught by Washington. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Here we go, side.
First carry for one of the most versatile players in the league, Cordero Patterson.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go, side. Side.
They run it over center with Harris. Strong. Najee Harris. And he's going to take this all the way home. Najee Harris. Touchdown Steelers. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Milton. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. A pickup of 21 on that connection. And the Jets have a first down. To the air. It's Milton. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, here's Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Steelers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. They put Pickens in motion. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Zach.
To throw is Fields. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. That's complete left side to Pickens. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now Fields. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Here's the rookie from Wisconsin. It's Braylon Allen. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look them over during the break. 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Milton. This one intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be second down.
Here we go, Ty. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Side.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Open man, right side, he's got it. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Steeler first down.
Here we go, side.
Fields now. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Fields now on second down. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens.
So often sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Third and a yard.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now, Fields. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will go up by 7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Jets offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Milton to the air on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down. Here's Milton. And this ball incomplete on third down. On fourth down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, Side.
Back to throw is Fields. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again. Fields on second and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
17.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Jets offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the give, this is Allen. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. And he's in. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, New York. Now Zerline for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Another run here with Harris. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 9.
Here we go. Right.
Fields. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here we go.
2nd down. It's Fields. Open man, that's Renfro. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know,
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Another run, and again, it's Allen. He is met and dropped. Good defense, loss of a couple on that play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He's got his man, complete to Wilson. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Jets first down. Working out of the gun is Milton. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. He's trying to get that to his running back, Braylon Allen. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Try and throw with Milton. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. A pickup there of 19 yards. And the Jets have a first down. Throw once more. Here's Milton. And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this third. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To the air, it's Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
On third and long, here's Milton. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
Bateman is the motion man. They'll go. Here's Milton. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. Whoa. They'll get 11 there. And that's gets a quick first down.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Taking down at the 20-yard. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go. We're good. Go.
They'll stick to the ground. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
The Jets offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Conklin goes in motion. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Conklin goes in motion. That's dropped off for Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Milton going to look to throw it again. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Throwing again is Milton. He'll get this complete to Allen. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. To the air once more is Milton. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Owls waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. In motion comes Lazard. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and The crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. So now, big spot for the veteran Greg Zerline. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Here we go tonight. Good.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll no challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from...
After review of the play,
so the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. He keeps it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Go, Chuck. Ready?
Pistol snap back to Fields. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. We'll see how they want to play this. It's 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, New York.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Catch to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Milton. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here comes 2nd down.
19 Charger.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. And they'll get the timeout called here. It comes with just 1 second left on the clock. So now, big spot for the veteran Greg Zuerlein. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's gotta have. And he has missed this one. No good. And with the clock at 0-0, we are headed to So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not. First and 10.
Here we go. Right.
They'll run here with Patterson. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here we go. Right.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A first down throw for Fields. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
2nd down and 8. To throw is Fields. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They had to work for